I know I'm late to the game, but I really wanted to share mine. When I was about 10 or 11 years old, I developed this intense dread that someone was squatting in my family's detached garage. I hated being left home alone because I had this constant feeling that someone was watching me. It got so bad that I couldn't sleep at night. When I mentioned it to my mom, she just kind of stared at me in a manner that I assumed meant, "Are you even listening to yourself?" I dropped the subject and continued to suffer in silence. One evening, it was just my mom and I, so we decided to rent a movie. The tape wasn't rewound, and our VCR's rewinding mechanism was broken, so my mom sent me to the garage to rewind the tape using our old VCR. While I was waiting for it to finish, a wave of terror washed over me. Heavy footsteps approached the door, and I heard the loud clatter of someone stepping on the loose metal threshold plate. Someone was breathing heavily in large, panting breaths just outside the slightly ajar door. I held my own breath in case it was just my own panic attack-induced breathing I was hearing. But no, the heavy panting continued. My heart thundering in my chest, I gripped a screwdriver in my sweaty hands and quietly approached the door. I flung it open. Nothing. I circled the garage. Nothing. I peeked over the fences on either side of my house. Still nothing. I convinced myself that I was losing my mind and finished rewinding the tape. Once I had made my way back into the house, I broke into tears and told my mom that there was something wrong with me. I explained what had just happened, and my mom went still. She clearly knew something, but when I pressed her to tell me, she said she didn't want to scare me. Eventually, she caved and told me that my 6-year-old brother had been acting strange lately. He had been sleeping in my parents' bed ever since my dad started spending weeknights at the house he was flipping in another town. Apparently, my brother had been refusing to go into their room by himself at night, claiming he was too scared. He would tell my mom that he was afraid of the skinny man standing by the bed. She asked him to draw a picture of the man. He drew a tall, thin man who was missing half his face. I found out later that the house my dad had been flipping was the former house of a crazy drug addict. The house was trashed. The backyard was full of garbage. As he cleared all of the crap out, he found syringes and crack pipes, and I'm sure other weird stuff. While fixing the wiring in the house, he came across hidden cameras installed in the walls. Apparently, the neighbors had all sorts of messed up stories about the guy and the people who would come and go from the house. I don't remember specifics. My mom believed that my dad brought home with him whatever negative energy lingered in the house, or a demon.